Hi again, everyone. Just two awards left in the WFS Industry Awards 2020 before we hear from FIFA General Secretary Fatma Samura, which is coming up very, very soon indeed. If you've been us from the start, right from the beginning of day one, right here on WFS Live, well, thank you very much for your continued attention and attendance. We've had the 4 days of the Congress, and now we're up to the two last awards. And these are two new categories as well, inaugurated this year. These are to do directly with performances on the football pitch itself. So we've got Best Female Player and Best Male Player to give out here, voted by readers of Diario AS, who are obviously a partner in terms of their support for this particular award. We will build up properly to Best Female Player in just a moment. We'll bring you an interview with the lady in question herself. But first, let's tell you about who has claimed the men's award, because anyone who beats Lionel Messi to an individual award has to be special. And the man you can see on your screen right here absolutely is. It is, of course, the Bayern Munich striker Robert Lewandowski. He beat Messi to the award. He beat his own teammate Joshua Kimmich to the award. No denying he's been an irresistible force in world football this year. His numbers have gone absolutely through the roof. In 2019-20, 55 goals in 47 games with Bayern Munich, 34 and 31 in the Bundesliga, 15 in 10 in the Champions League. And of course, Bayern were crowned champions of Europe for a sixth time as they beat PSG in the Champions League final. And as you can see there, Robert has already received his award. So many, many congratulations to him. Winner of Best Male Player in 2020 in collaboration with Diario AS. So that is Best Male, but the question is, who has won Best Female? And this was also a pretty hotly contested category. The winner of Best Female Player, as voted by readers of Diario AS, had to beat off stiff competition from Wendy Renard of Olympique Lyon and Jenny Hermoso of Barcelona Femenino to claim this prize. She made her name at Linköpings FC in Denmark, and she is Pernille Harder. She scored 91 goals in 110 games in all competitions for them, moved to Wolfsburg, did the domestic double in all 4 of her years in Germany, and scored an even more impressive 105 goals in 114 appearances. And that then attracted the attention of Chelsea, who are the current champions of the Women's Super League in England. And they made her the most expensive female footballer in the world when they signed Pernille in September. She's already opened her account for the Blues. She continues to represent her country with distinction as well. 64 goals in 122 caps so far for Denmark. So let's find out more, shall we? Here is the current Chelsea and Denmark forward, Pernille Harder, winner of the award, in conversation with Paul Reidy from Diario AS.
Excellent. Well, listen, I just want to start off by congratulating you for winning the first ever World Football Summit and Diario AS Player of the Year. It's another one to add to the collection, no? The ever-growing collection.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it has been a lot this year, so something I'm proud of. Yeah.
Good. On the subject of awards, Pernille, I just wanted to pick up on something that you put on your social media profiles when you won the UEFA award. You said that you hoped that the award served as a inspiration for kids, and that you dreamt about this when you were a young girl. When the young Pernille was starting off her footballing career, who were your inspirations and your role models?
I think when I was young, there were not that many women's players for me to see on the platforms or see games in TV. So most of my idols were actually men's player. But Marta da Silva, she was one player that I looked up to and was my big idol. That's for sure. I watched YouTube clip from her. So yeah, she was an inspiration.
I mean, obviously, when you were growing up, I mean, there was very little coverage for the women's game on television in Denmark or anywhere for that.
Yeah, exactly. There were not that much. I don't remember seeing many women's football games in television. Actually, when I was a kid, it's first the last five years. I feel like it's really been growing a lot, and many games are now in television. Many of our games here in England can be watched in Denmark. I find it really good. So many young girls can watch us play, and now we can be their idols instead of Messi and Ronaldo.
Okay, just moving forward to the current day, Pernille. You recently moved at the end of the summer from Wolfsburg in the Bundesliga, the Frauen Bundesliga, to the Women's Premier League in England, or the WSL, the Women's Super League. What differences have you noticed in playing styles and between both leagues, would you say?
Yeah, I think obviously it's very in England. It was also in Germany, but I think in more games here the level are on a high level. And yeah, what I said earlier also, it is that I think the level on more teams is higher in England. Like top 5 is really good quality, and I think the games are really good on a high level, and that's maybe the biggest difference.
I mean, you've only been in London now for what, 2.5 months, 3 months? How's your life been? The adaptation to the new surroundings and the new environment and the new club, obviously.
It has been good. I mean, I think adapting into this team has been pretty easy. I think everyone in the team and have been welcoming me so good. So that part has been really easy. It's very professional. It's top professional. I feel like I have everything I could ask for here, actually. So I can focus 100%. And I really enjoy that. Also playing with so many good players, training every day with so many good players. Adapting into the life in London has been a bit different because of COVID. So I haven't really been able to experience London the way I want to. So hopefully I'll be doing that next.
Of course, I mean, hopefully we're seeing some light at the end of the tunnel with this news on the vaccines, Pernille. So yeah, fingers crossed all around. And when you got the news, the Wolfsburg offer had been accepted, and you were moving to Chelsea, and obviously the fee attached to your signature. How did you feel? I mean, is there any sort of stigma or pressure added to the fact that you were the most expensive player in women's football?
Yeah, I mean, there will always be some kind of pressure on me on this level, and of course a price label puts on a little pressure, but it's something we as football players always work on and work with. I have been having pressure on me since I won my first title with the individual award, so that's something I'm kind of used to, but yeah, for me it was more like I was just excited with a new chapter in my career. I've had 3.5 years in Wolfsburg. I can't say anything bad about that, but now a new chapter coming here to the English League, to Chelsea, was just really exciting and inspiring for me to, a new motivation kind of.
I mean, obviously in your last season at Wolfsburg you scored, I think, 38 goals in 31 games. Just taking a look earlier on at your statistics when you were with linked with the Danish national team, and you just score goals, Penny. I mean, it's scary the amount of goals you score. What's your secret? I mean, I still play football and I can't score any goals. I've trained and I do everything. What's your secret for scoring so many goals, Penny?
I mean, I don't want to say my secret.
Obviously no, but what I mean,
no, I know.
Yeah,
I know what you mean. I think it's something. One thing is to train on the shooting, but it's also about being on the right place at the right time, and how you come to that point. It's about reading the game. So, and then also be able to score in different ways, like the easy target goals, but also with headers and with distance shots. So yeah, but I think do everything I can to be in the box whenever I see an opportunity for goal scoring, I think.
And obviously there's a lot of chemistry, I imagine, with your teammates, to have that intuition to know when the ball's going to come, or to be able to make that move when you know a pass is anticipated. I think a lot of it is to be able to blend in with the rest of the team. I imagine that's key in the goal scoring achievements. Yeah,
absolutely. It is about being able to read your teammates and being able to read, when do they actually want to make a cross, when is last pass coming here. So that's also when you come to a new club, you need time to adapt, to find out exactly how do your teammates work and what do they like to do mostly. And that's something I use a lot of time on to pay attention to get my teammates, get to know them on the pitch in that way.
Cool. And had there been an award for, say, the Golden Shoe or the Golden Boot, as it's also known, you would have won it last year. Do you feel that the women's game needs more of these trophies, general recognition for achievements such as scoring, 38 goals in 31 games? Do you think that would help the women's game?
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't make it worse, at least. So, I think with every award you have that's equal with the men's, then when it's again about the young, when you're a kid and you see the players, the women player get the same awards as the men, it makes some kind of equality from their point of view. And I think that's important always to have that aim to make everything equal.
Back to Chelsea, Pernille. Obviously, the draw was made earlier on today for the Champions League. I see you've got a trip to Benfica coming up. What are your personal objectives with the club?
Yeah, my personal objectives is it's the same as the club's actually, so that's good. It is to win as many titles as possible. The English League, I would love to get that title in my first season here, but then also winning Champions League, that will be an aim for the club. So yeah.
You mentioned earlier on too that you came, obviously your move to a new city, to a new environment, to a new football club in COVID times is complicated. I mean, moving to anywhere new is complicated anyway, but then you had the added complications of the COVID situation. I'm sure you're aware of the news from the British government yesterday, whereby from the 2nd of December, they're hoping to get some supporters back into the stands. How has it been played behind closed doors for you? And what's your view with having the supporters coming back to Kings Meadow when the time comes?
It's been a weird situation. Every game not having our fans, and it has we miss them a lot. It's different. It is different playing the games and not hearing the fans or seeing the fans every weekend. So I hope that it will be possible after the 2nd of December that we can get our fans back on stadiums, both for us but also for our fans. They also deserve to come in and watch us play. So that would be amazing news if that happens.
Yeah, I mean, we could just hope at this point in time, and things are out of our hands of the government, so cross the fingers. Again, that was my last question, Pernille. Again, all that remains for me to say is, on behalf of World Football Summit and Diario S, congratulations on being the first ever winner of the Player of the Year award, and may there be many more down the line. Congratulations again.
And Pernille Harder, she scores goals wherever she goes, from Linköping to Wolfsburg to Chelsea now, and of course with the Danish national team as well. A very, very deserving winner of Best Female Player in collaboration with Diario AS, as voted for by readers of Diario AS, Pernille Harder. And once again, many congratulations to Robert Lewandowski of Bayern Munich for winning Best Male Player, as voted by readers of Diario AS. Fantastic. So we are almost there, ladies and gentlemen, almost at the climax of WFS Live on day 5. Coming up next, it is the FIFA General Secretary, Fatma Samora. Make sure you stick around for that.